Alright, we gotta play some Final Fantasy XIV. We're getting in. Let's go. Pog. Alright. Okay, we're gonna do the Halloween event today. So, that's what we're gonna do. Let's go do the Halloween event. I think it's always in New Gridania. So, let's go to Gridania. I've got my Halloween hat and my Halloween pet out. Oh shit, I forgot to unmute the audio. Lol. Alright. Costco hot dog. Oh my god, that potato's name. Bro, I love that potato's name. Alright. Ethernet. I think it's Miketo's Amphitheater, yeah. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's all spooky for the season. Let's go. I love it. Hell yeah. Is that fucking Bob Ross? Bro, it's Bob Ross. And they're a Pictomancer. Kind of based, not gonna lie. Alright, pumpkin-headed apparition. What do you have for me? The Aether-starved Airyman. The pumpkin-headed apparition is on the lookout for an able adventurer. This quest is available for a limited time only. Alright. Hee hee. It's been more than a few moons since we last met, friend. As it so happens, I have a proposition suited to your talents. Are you prepared to throw caution to the wind and consort with fiends most foul once again? Well, I guess so. Of course you are. But before we get to the heart of the matter, let us reflect upon the history of All Saints' Wake. On this night, do fell fiends emerge to cavort and careen, unconcerned with the judgments of those on high. For the halls of saints, heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely, and no one can be bothered to look down. Thus did God's fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepid daring not to venture from their homes. No longer, nay, for adventurers came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city's streets and marking the occasion as one of jubilation. Oh my god. That's all well and good, but what of the poor forsaken fiends? Are they too not deserving of revelry? My wish is to see All Saints' Wake reborn as a celebration for all, be thy ghost, ghoul, Gridanian, or otherwise. And how do I propose to accomplish this feat? Binding obligations. Friend, I've convinced the more sinister sorts to enter into contracts with which forbid them from preying on mortals. In exchange, they are permitted to partake in the festivities, but there's one troubled soul who seems incapable of getting into the spirit of things. Perhaps you'd be willing to give them a helping hand. Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise. Before you get started, you'll want to get a grasp on the particulars by speaking to Papa Gruff. He ought to be performing one of his shows by the entrance to the Great Loam Growlery. Now, go. I shall be watching your performance with great interest. Hee 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 hee. Alrighty then. Let's get going. I think the growery is just over here. We'll just go walk over. Because we get to enjoy the Halloween decorations on the way over. They look so pretty. Oh, there's Papa Gruff. Hello, Papa Gruff. He's dressed as a clown this year, I see. He is a bit of a clown, if I do say so myself. Although it pains me so, our humble performance must draw to a close. Let us then end things on a high note, ladies and gentlemen. I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Phil Cox and his transformation magics. Oh. It didn't work! Huh, that's strange. What was that about? The clowning and whatnot was a right laugh, but that last bit was bleeding rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here. He can't turn into his void scent form. Now that's interesting. Huh? Oh. I guess that's the Aramin? Once more, you fail to muster up even an ounce of magical prowess. Well, why couldn't you just turn into your void scent form? I had the crowd in the palm of my hand, and we've been the toast of the town if not for your blunder. There you go again, shrieking the same old tune. I've had it up to my eyeball with this farce. Just because you know a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that. I can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking to the stage with you again. Good riddance. Ah, I see. That's the guy that I've gotta go help. Well, well. Fate has conspired for us to cross paths once again. Out with it, then. I know you're not here to swap pleasantries. A foul fiend failing to get into the spirit of All Saints' Wake. I'd wager you speak of Phil Cox, the fellow who stormed off in a huff. Like most of our ilk, Phil Cox and I have an insatiable appetite for aether, but unlike your garden variety voidsent who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. I tell you, there is no aether as delectable as you'll find in food gifted in genuine appreciation, which set me to thinking perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. Thus did I commit to giving folk the sort of frights that dazzle and delight whining hearts and minds, and in the process no small number of aether-laden delicacies. That honestly sounds pretty swag. And what better of an occasion for such terrifying amusements as All Saints' Wake? The method is catching too many void scent. Now seek aether in this manner. Phil Cox is one such reformed individual. When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise, but to get him in front of a crowd, and you're lucky to get a smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You'd be better off hearing it from the Airyman's mouth, though he can't have gotten far. I kind of feel bad for the Airyman. Kind of sad. Well, he went off this direction. I'm not even going to look at the map. I kind of already know where he is. Oh, there he is. There's Phil Cox. Hello, Dr. Phil Cox. That sniveling whelp of an imp. Magics this, magics that. The sheer unbridled cheek of it. Phil Cox is practically frothing at the mouth. So oh, whoa. So incensed is he by his treatment at the hands of Papa Gruff. You must soothe him before attempting to start a conversation. Alright. Slash soothe. There, Phil Cox. It's gonna be okay. Apologies, I had taken leave of my senses. Your timely intervention is much appreciated. Wait, by the look of you, I'd say you were an adventurer. Let me guess. That pumpkin-headed lady sent you to check up on me, didn't she? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might, I just can't get the hang of transformation magics. And without the means to delight the crowds, we're starving for appreciation. I'm an Airyman, paralyzing prey with this big eye of mine. Not a problem, turning them to stone with a petrifying glare. A trifling task. Hells! I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience, and my metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put Aether on the table either. I ought to just tell that pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. If you're here at the behest, you'd better come too. Aw. I guess he's gonna starve to death if he doesn't, get Aether. Hopefully we can find him something to do. I mean, like, there's gotta be something Halloween-y he can do. Right? Oh? He, I gather you had a hand in Philcock's decision to lay bare his thoughts and feelings. Not that it did any good. I'm still stuck at square one, unappreciated and underfed. He. Such a curious child. Are you truly so blind to your own potential? No doubt you have an inkling as to what I speak of. Pray share your wisdom with Felcox. You can smell dark emotions. Use your gift to help those in need. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a voidsent who'd suggest that. I don't see how helping others helps me, but then again, I know little of mortal ways, so perhaps I should heed your advice. Ah, wait, I see the logic in it now. What better way to make use of my talents and knock that pompous Papa Gruff right off his pedestal? No. I'm getting ahead of myself. I've no idea where to start. He. Perhaps I can lend a hand with that little sleight of hand. Oh my god. Oh my god, that pun. Hold still. Oh? Oh, damn, he looking stylish! Not only is that get-up guaranteed to turn heads, each and every thread is imbued with potent magic to aid your newfound purpose. I'll be real, that's kind of lit. That kind of looks sick. That's drip, dude. I love those horns, too. They might become my new horns. This is definitely the set we're getting. I'm pretty sure I saw something about this set. Oh, I think I can feel it. Maybe this isn't going to be so tough after all. I love the little wings on his back. There you are. I had a thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier. Since our act was my initiative, and therefore our success, or lack therefore of, was ultimately my responsibility, but I sense that you've been scheming. It pleases me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I have found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. You look stylish, I'm not gonna lie. I find that hard to believe, but since you seem so confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest? Whoever garners the most affection, and thereby the largest share of aether, rich victuals, wins, and the victor goes the spoils. Of subservience, the loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? You're on. I hope you're ready to bow and scrape. That mortal apathy. Okay, I don't know that word. That mortal word I don't know. About one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Phil Cox. We're gonna kick Papa Gruff's ass. Don't worry, Phil Cox. You got me. I'll help you out. I know I've got this marvelous magic outfit, but I'm still not entirely convinced I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me, just until I get the hang of things. That's all I ask. Yeah, sure, no problem. Very well, I shall leave Phil Cox in your capable hands. Hee 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 hee. Alrighty then. On to the next quest. Hello, Phil Cox. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was right. It is a set. It's a pretty sick-ass set, too. How about we try to find troubled souls in need of aid? Ah, but let's get out of here first. Alrighty then. I love how my umbrella just auto-activates when it rains. Hello, Phil Cox. Right, time to look for folk harboring negative feelings. Give me a moment. Do you feel anything? You feel anything? You feel anything? You find anybody? I don't know if it has anything to do with the pumpkin-headed lady's enchantment, but my powers feel more potent than ever. I've already found someone, and whoever they are, they're awfully flustered. That's not good. They're to the northeast, I think, though I'm not sure where exactly. The roads here can be confusing. Truth be told, this is my first time in the city. I've got a decent sense of direction, but I've yet to grasp the lay of the land. Could I trouble you to lead the way? Yeah, no problem, whatever. Our flustered target is northeast of here. I'll be right behind you. Oh, okay, he's just gonna follow us. Yeah, I know about all this. Northeast. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Yeah. Let's go, Phil Cox. Oh, hey, we have a thing here. Disgust the delighted woman. Ah, such glee. They've mentioned a clown. I wager they just had the privilege of seeing one of Papa Gruff's performances. Listen, I'll be the first to admit it, that he's an expert illusionist. And you've only got to look at folk like these ladies to see that he knows how to work a crowd. Yeah, they do seem like they're having a fun time. Oh, wait, the doggy. That is Papa Gruff, I think. Papa Gruff is the doggy. I think from last year, he turned himself into a little doggy. So yeah, that is Papa Gruff. Cute. But I won't be upstaged. I'll prove there's more than one way to win over an audience, by following your timely advice, that is. Given the delight written on their faces, our opponent must have earned himself some sustenance, which means leave no time to lose onward. Let's go. Wait, this isn't very... That's southeast. What the fuck? We need to go northeast. I took the wrong fork in the road. Come, Phil Cox, come. Ah! Here's somebody. The Flustered Fellow. Hello, Flustered Fellow. Oh gods, where has she gotten to? Ah, this must be the fellow my senses were leading me to. Shall we find out what ails him? Yes. You there, what's gotten you so worked up? Oh, forgive me, there was this poor little girl who had been separated from her mother. I was helping her to look, but she suddenly disappeared. I can't simply abandon her, but then again, I have an urgent personal matter to attend to. And sigh, I don't know what to do. In that case, why don't I and my associate look for the girl? Then you can see to your affairs without worry. Thank you, thank you. She's a young lass dressed in blue. I hope you're able to find her forthwith. Yeah, no problem. Well, that solves that. He certainly was appreciative. Yet here I am, empty-handed. Ah, forget the food. We have a lost child to find. I don't see anybody. I'm detecting a despairing presence to the east of here. Odds are it's the girl, which means I have need of your navigational nuance once again. Alright, after you. Okay. Bob Ross just appeared out of nowhere. Hello, Bob Ross. You must be on the same quest as me. I'm liking this quest. It's kind of cute. It's a cute little quest so far. Oh, Papa Gruff and the distressed damsel. What's Papa Gruff doing here? Hello, distressed damsel. Poor girl. Oh, she finds her parents. I thought this would be a fine opportunity to accrue some appreciation, but this poor girl is beside herself. She keeps calling out for her mama. Might I enlist your help? This must be the lost lass we've been looking for. If we want to earn her thanks, we'll need to reunite her with her mother. Wouldn't you say? Indeed, I agree. Which means we now have a lady to locate. Any suggestions? Use your senses to search for someone feeling anxious? Ah, you're saying that the mother would be worried about her daughter having gone missing. Brilliant! This is exactly why I had you accompany me. Right then. Did you find her? No, you did. Found her. I don't know which one... Blah, blah, blah. Found her. I don't... Fuck, God damn it, my tongue tied. Found her. I don't know which is the... Sorry. I gotta drink some water. Well, actually, it's coffee in my case, but... I got tongue-tied, and then my throat got fucked. Ah. Okay, here we go. From the top. Found her. I don't know which is the bigger boon, having you by my side or this fancy finery. I think I've learned my way around the city. More or less, I'll handle this next part on my own. Wait here, I'll be back with the girl's mother in no time. Okay, I mean, that works. I love how we're just out in the rain. Oh my. Wow, he did bring back the daughter. Nice. Or the mother. Nice. They've been reunited. 12 be praised. You're safe. You've my eternal gratitude. Thanks for finding Mama, mister. That's wholesome. That's real wholesome. Do you believe me now, Papa Gruff? Sweet, sweet appreciation, and all courtesy of my special talent. I can't help but notice they didn't offer you anything edible. By way of thanks, for my part, I've already been rewarded with a tasty morsel. That said, the gift of food is far from guaranteed. Indeed, perseverance is key, which is why I find myself performing show after show. I suggest you approach this contest with the same tenacity, Phil Cox. I'm afraid he's right. Constant effort is key. Luckily, I've sensed another troubled soul while I was tracking down the girl's mother. I'd better see what I can do to help. You know, I think I'm ready to go at it alone now. Why don't you let our pumpkin-headed benefactor know? I'll come and find you when I'm done. Yeah, sure, no problem. He's gonna fuck it up. Well, I'm afraid my next performance calls. Until we meet again, adventurer. See you around, Papa Gruff. Say hi to Mama Gruff for me. Mama Gruff knows how to swing. Alright, let's see here. We got to go all the way back. Took the wrong turn. I wish it wasn't raining during this event. It would have been so much nicer if it didn't rain. I'm lazy. I'm taking the Aethernet. I'm literally just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the other one. Alright, here we are. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, pumpkin-headed apparition. Hee, the adventure returns. And at the precise moment I predicted. I do hope keeping Phil Cox company wasn't too taxing. What of our fiend and his endeavors? He helped a little girl and a mama reunite. That's what he did. He did some good. He did some good. The little girl didn't get lost permanently in the woods, and the mom didn't lose her child. So I'd say that's pretty pog. You have my thanks, truly. Ah, speak of the devils, here they come. Oh. Dear, oh dear, that turned out to be a damned sight harder than I'd anticipate. And I have to show, and all I have to show for my travails is a single cookie. To think the first gift I'd receive would prove to be the last. All rip Papa Gruff. Curses, I didn't receive so much as a crumb. I suppose this means you win. Sigh, very well, I'm yours to command, Papa Gruff. Hee 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 hee. You admit defeat far too readily, Philcox. No? It's the mama and the little girl. They want to thank Philcox. Hooray, we found you. I wanted to thank you properly for helping me and Mama. I brought you a pumpkin cookie. Aww. Wholesome. Yay, now Philcox and the other guy, Papa Gruff, are even. Simply scrumptious. Oh. You just lit on fire. You just lit on fire and nobody's gonna say a thing? Okay. Hee I'm glad you like it. Farewell. As soon as they came, they left. Well, at least Philcox got his cookie. That makes it one apiece. A draw, then, still. Philcox, while you had some assistance along the way, you've nevertheless done yourself proud. To think I'd live to see the day Papa Gruff sings my praises. Awfully kind of you to finally admit that I might have worth. Humph. Is that all you desire? My begrudging acceptance? You have forgotten your reasons for joining the festivities in the first place. Oh, of course, I haven't. The good people of Gridania are still in need of my help, and where there are common folk in need, there are cookies to be freed and, given to me. Alrighty then. Adventure! I had better get going, but before I do, let me say this. I might have found a way to make the most of my talents, but I wouldn't have been able to do so without you and the pumpkin-headed lady. I'm sure we'll run into each other again one of these days. Until then. Bye-bye. Alright, pumpkin-headed lady, give me that outfit. I want my purple tie. The promise I sensed in Philcox when he and I first met wasn't illusory, after all. I should take my leave, too. 'Twould be remiss of me to allow him to garner all the glory. To say nothing of the cookies. Alrighty, then. Hee hee hee. I'd say those two fiends ended up having themselves a frightfully fun-filled All Saints' Wake, wouldn't you agree? I do agree. And for your part in this, a fitting reward, I present to you a set of finery, as worn by Gridania's most emotionally perceptive Airyman. Hell yeah, we got the new outfit. Let's go. Ah, perhaps you wonder if your outfit is endowed with the same enchantment. You needn't worry, there was never an enchantment. Lamau! The secret, it was love. Hee hee hee. That little charade was my way of giving Philcox the confidence he sorely lacked. Although I dare say such a measure was unnecessary, given he had you to cheer him on. Ah, before I forget, you are hereby cordially invited to my humble abode for a get-together of sorts. Do drop by, I assure you. It will be frightfully entertaining. Anyway, your help is much appreciated. At this rate, my vision of All Saints' Wake for mortals and void sent alike might not be such a distant prospect. Though I do hope that these shenanigans haven't dulled your enthusiasm for the most occult of occasions. Well, that was fun. Alright, we got the set. Let's go. Let's go. You now have access to the Sneaky Hollow. Speak with the unusual usher at Miketo's amphitheater to be escorted to the costume party. I see. Alrighty then. Coolio. Let's go put this in my, my dresser and actually put this set on before I, like... Oh, hey, look, it's Phil Cox. What's he doing? Oh, it's you. I'm definitely starting to get the hang of this whole helping mortals lark. Hells, I'm enjoying myself. Oh, that's good for him. Alright. Where's the nearest thing? There's the nearest thing. We are going to the Aetherite Plaza. I'm gonna go put this set in my dresser. I want to put it on. Alrighty then. Let us put on the set of clothing. Retire to the inn room, please. Okay, I'm actually going to put it in my armoire. I feel like that's probably the best place to put it. I believe these are armoire compatible, and I was correct. Very pog. Alright, what do I want to change? These are practically the same. I'll change this one. Let's see here. Halloween. There's the horns. Those are nice, but I think I like my other horns more on my character. But I'll wear them for now. There's the new top. I really like that top. And let's put these on. And I think these were it. Yeah, there it is. And these are the boots. Okay. I want to see what this would look like if I dyed that. Oh, that actually kind of looks nice. Okay, okay. And what if I dyed the second channel? Is this for the fingernails? I can't tell what the second channel dyes. Oh, okay, yeah, it is for the fingernails. Okay, cool. I was looking at the wrong preview. It's this preview. I think. It's so hard to tell, honestly. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. And the boots. Honestly, they look good just black, but I want to give it my own little spin. That does look nice. There we go. What about the horns? Okay, channel 2 is that channel, which means this should be the other channel, and we'll just... There we go. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay, let's try that. Shit, wrong thing. And there we are. I might do some more customizing to it. Like, I might put a different pair of pants on, different stuff here and there. But it does look pretty nice, to be honest. I really like this set. You could honestly probably pull off like a Helltaker look with this. Bro, I love this top though. I love the little wings too. The little wings are pog, dude. It's so good. Alright. Well, I don't think there was any more to the Halloween event. We will go in and check because she did say there was like a party that she wanted to hold. And now that I got this stuff on, I kind of want to see what that tea party was all about. So, let's go to the residential... Oh, wait, no, I don't want to go to residential. What the fuck I'm talking about? Aethernet, Miketos Amphitheater. Let us go. Let's see if there's any more to the quest. Sometimes there's 2 quests. Most of the time, usually, there's another quest. Hello, unusual usher. Should you wish to visit my master's residence, it would be my pleasure to escort you. Yeah, take me to the Sneaky Hollow. I love the Sneaky Hollow. It's so cool. Ah, just like I remember. God, I love it. Oh my. It looks like there isn't another quest. Okay. I'll talk to her, though. You wish to have words? Very well. What would you have know? Nothing. Alright. Cool. Dude, I wish a place like this actually existed. It's so pog. I love it. I love this place. It's so good. Oh, hey, look, it's Phil Cox. Hello, Phil Cox. Look at my pumpkins, my wonderful pumpkins. I see. I still don't know who this lady is. She's fucking cool, though. This is my favorite place right here. I like to just chill here sometimes. Cute little picnic table. But yeah, I love this place. It's so good. Also, if you talk to this guy, he will take you to the other place, which is the Haunted Manor. Which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. It's literally a haunted manor. It's so sick, dude. Honestly, the music here reminds me of, like, the Addams Family. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Also, I think I can pull off this look now. I think, yeah, I pretty much have everything this lady has. I could probably pull off that look. Alrighty then, let me away from here. And I guess we can do some PvP now. I'm gonna actually go to my house real quick.